Hey guys, today I just wanted to do a quick video breaking down a real estate video that we shot a couple weeks ago. This is for a high-end listing in the Park City area, and it was a lot of fun to shoot. Beautiful home, and I just kind of wanted to share how we did it and how we shoot these high-end listings. This was shot on the Red Dragon X, the FX30, and the Inspire 2 with the X7 camera. We also used a Dana dolly for support on the Red, and we used an RS3 Pro as our gimbal on the FX30. And also, if you want to watch this video in full before I dive into it, I'll leave a link right here. You're more than welcome to jump over to that now, watch the whole thing, and then come back to this video for the breakdown. So I really like shooting these listings at Blue Hour. It just gives a really nice look, and it makes the house really pop. So we start off with this shot outside the entryway of a fire, kind of this fireplace in the entryway of the home. Punch out to this drone shot, and this is kind of your classic Blue Hour drone shot of the home. Obviously, we're showing the entire home here, and it's at this kind of perfect time of day where the sun has not yet risen and the home is really popping because we went and turned all the lights on. This was a 35mm lens, and we're just orbiting around it with the i2. Some Blue Hour tripod work. This was shot on the Red, just kind of showing off the dramatic architecture of the home. Song choice is really important in these videos as well. I just like to try and find a song that really fits the home. So this song, it's kind of a little bit more of a modern feel, but still kind of cinematic undertones. And we're just changing up our drone shot here. This is like a push and orbit, another Dragon X tripod shot. Now we're kind of moving into the classic shot of entering the home. This shot was done with the FX30 on the RS3 Pro. And I have my assistant just standing behind this door, opening the door as I come in. So he's just hiding right behind the door. Moving in, we're just kind of sweeping into the living room. We had brought back these huge glass doors so we can see out onto the view, and you can see the whole living room. So this is FX30 on the gimbal, and then there's a Laowa 12mm on the FX30. I like to start these off with primary living spaces. So this is kind of our primary living space section. We got the kitchen, we have the living room here. When you're shooting these homes, it's really important to make sure that the fireplaces are on, the lights are on, the home is staged properly. And also another big thing is there's a lot of times there's going to be a lot of TVs. And so putting something natural on the TV is really important, and just makes it look a lot better than having just a blank TV. When we did shoot this one, it was Christmas time, and we couldn't move the homeowners' Christmas decorations, so this video is a little dated and does have a Christmas tree and stuff in it, but that's okay. You can't always move everything. Yeah, so I start off with kind of the primary living spaces. This is all Dana dolly work on the Red, and you can see kind of telling the story of the sun coming up here. So basically what this is the Red on the Dana dolly, and then we are capturing two different exposures. So we're using Red's HDR mode to capture two different exposures, and then we're blending those exposures together so we can hold all the details in the window and also have a really nice exposure on the interior of the home. Really makes the videos look more like a photograph and just looks really good at the end of the day. After kind of that shot of the main living space, we're moving on to the primary bedroom, showing the primary bathroom and kind of the whole suite. More exterior shots of the fireplace. After these primary living space shots, I kind of just do what feels right. So here we're moving to more exteriors, and I kind of let the music dictate a bit like what we're showing. It's really important to get interesting drone shots. So not just your orbits, but you'll see here we're actually flying under the bridge and kind of panning around with the home. Just creating some dynamic drone shots is really important and interesting in these, and it's why we use the Inspire series drone, because you can just pick much more interesting lines and do things that you never would be able to on a Mavic. This is all very self-explanatory. We are just, same setup, a lot of Dana Dolly here, a lot of red. There's a couple FX30 shots mixed in, but very few. This is almost all red, red and Dana Dolly work. And the Dana Dolly we used was a 6-foot Dana Dolly. And then whenever I can't hold windows using normal exposure, I will shoot that HDR mode, and that way we're able to hold the windows and get a good even exposure in and out. Kind of mixing up the drone shots, doing a wider shot, really can see the scenery, which is really nice, and that's kind of the shot we end the video on. So kind of in closing, with the way we shoot these videos, it's just really important to have time, know when the light in each room is going to look the best. And then the biggest tools is shooting that blue hour, both in the morning and the evening, because really for exteriors especially, and even interiors, it's usually going to look best at blue hour. That's when the light is evenest inside and outside the home. And also that's really when the house lights really pop and can look really good. And then using a drone like the Inspire 2 just really helps us create much more dynamic drone shots, where it's just ups the quality level over, just your classic drone rise or orbit. You can really do some very interesting shots. Another thing I wanted to mention is that some people might feel that it's way overkill to shoot real estate videos on a red. And I really think if the budget allows for it, the camera is such a great tool for this type of work. And it's because of that HDR mode that the red cameras have, where it's shooting 2 different exposures at once. And then in post, you can mix those exposures together. This just allows you to have amazing exposures inside of the home and also not blow out your windows and be able to see the view. And I think with these high-end listings, the view is such an important selling point of the home that it's actually really important to capture that kind of dynamic range. That's why we use the red so much for these types of videos. And if your budget allows it, I would highly recommend shooting your real estate work on red, even if that means you are renting for the day. We've just seen a huge increase in quality in real estate work from shooting on red. So cool. I hope you guys liked that little breakdown, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.